Chris, I love what you said about very important insight that you just had about the circle, noticing the circle. So the circle, like the snake eating its tail, right? There's a certain wholeness about that. So, like when you say, when you're thinking about these thoughts and these ideas, it seems to be always returning to the beginning. It seems to always be returning to the beginning, and it's this philosophy that we're developing here that I'm leading us into this philosophical landscape. In other words, so you see how the pieces fit together. So there's no longer anything separate or fragmented, some one way of looking at things, or a single perspective, or the right answer, or the right formula, or the right equation. See, everything has to be integrated rather than fragmented. So when I have a sound body-mind, and I'm not fragmented or overemphasizing one aspect of being, like thinking, you have that sense of the circle, the full circle of things, and the full circle is highly symbolic and ancient of perfection and wholeness, and the cycle of things, the cycle of life, the seasons, youth, old age, birth, death, youth, old age, death, right? The cycle of wholeness. So when you start to see, like when you said things come around for a circle, you start to see the connectiveness of everything, the unity of things, in the way we represent the world internally. That's a great insight. That's a momentous insight. So, the noises you're making, the sounds you're making, to me, are reflective of a movement towards that greater unity. And it's important to recognize the signposts along the way. So examine the way what it feels like to be you now during these moments of insight and reflection and understanding, and then notice when that changes, that transitions into something else. And examine the transition, that process. Right? When things are not so special, when things become mundane once again, and have the ability to look at that and sit with that and endure that. And the more you willingly endure those times, the more you'll have of the times of insight, of clarity. There's clarity and there's obfuscation. We want to live there's clear, crystal clear water, and there's the muddy, turbid water, right? So be aware, be conscious.